So recently I had a bit of a health scare. I went to the doctor on Monday, and really the reason I was going to the doctor was my jaw's been hurting, which I then found out that it's because I grind my teeth, and they gave me some pain relievers for that, and then I had to go to the dentist, which I've never actually had a bad experience at the dentist. You always hear those horror stories of them, drilling in your teeth, and it's like, oh, it's so terrible, and dentists are the worst. But I've never really had that kind of negative dental experience until this week, when they had to, because I grind my teeth a lot, and it's usually just me like tapping out some kind of rhythm with my teeth, or grinding them at night. I had to get fitted for a mouth guard, and the way they do that is they basically take like this plate of metal, and they shove it in your mouth, and then just pour in this kind of like Play-Doh kind of substance. And it was disgusting. I thought I was going to vomit. It was one of the most uncomfortable medical situations I've found myself in. And so that's definitely my first like bad dental experience story. It really was just awful. But I was going to the doctor to talk to him about that because I actually couldn't get an appointment for the dentist until then, but I took care of that. And then I was also going there to talk to him about adjusting my antidepressants, which he did. So we'll see how those work out. He brought up something from like a year ago. He brought up an ultrasound I did to find out if I was having like digestive problems, and he mentioned that when he looked over it again before he met with me, that he found a polyp on my gallbladder, which I'm kind of annoyed that like this ultrasound was literally a year ago, and he's just telling me this now. He was like, "Did we not talk about it last time?" I was like, "No, we did not talk about this. This is something I would remember if we talked about it. We did not talk about this." Like, "Oh, okay." So he told me about it, and he was like, it's a polyp on your gallbladder. It's like a growth of something. It's like 90% of the time these are benign. These are not cancerous. All the while, I'm still starting to freak out that I have like some kind of growth inside me on my gallbladder, and I start to really worry about it. Well, then he has me do another ultrasound, which I then did on Tuesday. So I found out about the polyp on Monday. I did the ultrasound on Tuesday. I hear nothing until Friday when I called to ask for the results. 4 days, 4 or 5 days, I'm sitting around freaking out that I might have cancer. I might have a tumor inside me. And he told me the measurements of the tumor, and I looked it up. Polyps on your gallbladder aren't uncommon, and most of the time, polyps that are 1 centimeter or less are not going to be cancerous, are going to be benign, are going to be fine. Nothing to really worry about. My polyp was 5 centimeters, so I'm freaking out for a week about this. And finally Friday, when I've just had enough, I call him to get my results, and he's like, "Oh, it's nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. It's actually gotten smaller since the first time we did the ultrasound, so it's something that we're just gonna have to keep an eye on, but it's nothing to worry about. Like I said, it got smaller, so it's not cancer. So I don't have cancer, which is a really good thing. But it scared me. It legitimately had me scared. It had me worried. For most of my life, I've never been that concerned with my health. Mostly because I hate myself, and I guess I've never really, I haven't always, if I ever did, really care about myself or my health. Like, at this point, I'm genuinely surprised I've made it to 27. I really thought I wouldn't. And so, but in the past couple of years, I've worked really hard to change that. I care about my health. I'm making a solid effort. I am doing my best I'm working out more. I'm trying to get in shape. I'm trying to eat better. I'm trying to make better healthy decisions. I'm trying to keep up with my medications, keep up with doctor checkups, although I don't want to say that I hate my doctor, because I don't. The reason I'm at this doctor is because of my insurance, because that's the doctor my insurance said I had to go to, which is fucking bullshit. If there's anything that I just genuinely hate, it's dealing with insurance, medical insurance or life insurance or any kind of insurance, any of that stuff, because I feel like for the most part, it does more harm than good. Like, at this point, I just want to say, you know what? Don't give me insurance. If I get sick, I'm either going to live or I'm going to die. And whatever. But I'm trying to be healthy. I'm trying to make sure that I stay healthy, that I work out, that I eat right, that I take care of myself. Because at this point, I've made it this far. I want to keep going. And for the past couple of years, that possibility of, getting cancer, getting sick, something that I can't control, that no matter how well I take care of myself, no matter how well I eat or how much I work out or what I cut out of my diet or what I stop doing to myself, that no matter what, I'm still going to get some kind of cancer or some kind of brain thing, something that I ultimately can't control, that something that is going to harm me that I can't control. And that has low-key scared me. And now even more so after this week, just sitting around wondering, oh my God, do I have cancer? It was very scary. I pretty much spent the week just trying to distract myself from waiting to hear my test results. I was told that I have a polyp inside me, a growth inside me that could be a tumor, that could be something harmful, that could be cancerous, and I was basically just waiting to find out. And like, it's not like he was like, oh well, I'm never gonna get cancer. I absolutely could get cancer. Anyone could. And I was just scared, and I kept trying to try to think better about it. I was like, oh well, maybe if I get that sick, I'll finally lose some weight or something. It was a big deal to me. It didn't feel that big of a deal to a lot of other people that I told, but to me it really was. I was I was honestly scared. I was frightened. And like I want to take care of myself. I want I want to be healthy. I want to get better. Maybe I was blowing it out of proportion. Maybe I was. But I I felt like I had reason to be scared. I still feel like I was justified in being scared. And I didn't really want to, I didn't tell a lot of people. Like, I told a few people, but I didn't tell a lot. Because I did feel like maybe I'm just making a bigger deal out of this than it is. And just like I sometimes don't like talking about my depression, because sometimes I think I'm just complaining or just making a bigger deal out of something than it is. But I don't know, maybe I was scared and it felt like a big deal to me. Um, so, what are your thoughts? Are there any health scares you're going through that you'd like to talk about, or anything else you would like to talk about? Let me know in the comments. Um, Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day.